Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Confidential Cinema Trivia, and we have another club match, and this is going to be a fun one because we have two that you are not necessarily, familiar face-wise and anything with me, so this is going to be interesting, and they haven't tried the new format yet. They've definitely been talking about it a lot, and they are curious to see how it's going to go. First up, we have someone who is very interesting in relationship with me personally, Ryan Parmesan. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, sir. Thank you very much for having me. This should be a lot of fun today.
Are you nervous with the format, or you think you can handle it?
I'm a little nervous about one particular aspect of it, but I don't want to show all my cards just yet, but I'm hoping to have fun, and I'm also hoping to have a good match today, so we'll see how it goes down.
That's what I'm talking about. And Matt Queller, how do you feel today?
I'm looking forward to it. With this format here, pretty much anything can happen, so it should be a really good time.
Exactly, you got that right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So as you all know, we are going to start off with a face-off because, everyone likes to go into round one with a little bit of an advantage, some momentum, and potentially a point. So here's what's going to happen. Ryan, you are going to be A. Matt, you are going to be B. Yell out your letter and wait to be called on. Clear?
Yep.
All right. In 2012's Dredd, who plays Dredd?
B.
I got B.
Damn it.
Paul Urban.
That is correct for 1 point and the lead and an event. All right. So, in round one, as we all know, both competitors came in with a strength. It could be a single movie, hint, hint. It could be a franchise. It could be an actor, director. It could be a genre. It could be anything you want. So what Matt picked is he picked Harrison Ford, and what Ryan picked, he picked GoldenEye. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a whiteboard, so write them down. Both of you guys are going to get the same question. And question number one from GoldenEye. What country is the research center that gets destroyed in GoldenEye in?
Gosh.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're always going to start off with the person whose category it's from. So, Ryan, what do you got?
USSR, Russia.
And Matt?
Russia.
That is correct, both of you. Okay. Next question, and this is going to be from Harrison Ford. What movie does Harrison Ford star in the same year as Working Girl in 1988? 2 movies 1 year. One was Working Girl. What was the other? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to start off with Matt.
Was it Frantic?
And Ryan?
I took a guess. Clear and Present Danger.
It was Frantic. 2-point lead for Matt.
Figured it was...
Third question. Going back to GoldenEye. What year does GoldenEye open up in the beginning of the movie?
Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. My marker's crapping out on me. So.
Yeah, mine too. Brand new. I guess there's got to figure out these markers. Do you hold it up? Do you hold it down? I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan, what do you got?
Was it 1986?
All right, and Matt?
I got 1983.
Ooh, Ryan, you were pretty close. 1986. Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah, I did. 1986.
I was thinking of the other question with the Working Girl. So yes, you're right.
Oh, I was correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was thinking
Gotcha.
1988 from the other question. So yeah, you're right. I'm jumping back and
Like-
forward to the questions and the screen to watch you guys. So Ryan comes within 1.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Back to Harrison Ford. What is the name of James Edward Olmos' character in Blade Runner?
Oh, gee, man.
Quintessential character in this movie, if you think about the overall picture. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matthew, what do you got?
The Graph?
And Ryan?
I take a shot in the dark. Sully.
Matt, I'm sorry to do this to you, but it was Gaff. No R. So close.
Oh, it was Gat. Oh.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that
that's a
movie
tough
in a
one
while,
to
so.
miss. All right, back to GoldenEye. Bond resets the charge timers from 6 minutes to how many minutes?
This marker is starting to die.
Why are you asking so many plot questions? Because it's a single movie. Anybody out there like Zach Ford hating plot questions? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan, what do you got?
3 minutes.
Okay, and Matt?
3 minutes.
That's correct.
Oh, you remember a little something about the GoldenEye. All right.
I would have literally accepted just the number 3 for marker's sake.
I was just trying to be specific.
All right, here's the one that you guys will break my heart if you miss. Harrison Ford's 1995 Sabrina is a remake from what classic Hollywood director?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No.
You guys are killing me.
Oh no. No, it was
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to Matt.
I think I mixed it up. Frank Capra.
All right, and Ryan.
James Stewart.
Looking for
Billy
Billy Wilder. Billy
Ah.
Wilder. Audrey Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart. Sabrina. Oh man, that hurts.
Sorry.
All right. This one goes hand in hand with an earlier question. How many years after the opening events in GoldenEye does the movie jump to?
Ha ha ha. Alright. What's wrong? There we go.
We're just looking simply for how many years it jumps.
Gotcha.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan?
That would be 9 years.
And
9
Matt.
years.
9 years later.
Look at you guys. I knew these were going to either be super easy or too hard, so I'm glad it's a mixture of doing pretty good. All right, next in Harrison Ford. Ford plays Branch Rickey in what sports biopic?
Ooh. Okay. Got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt?
42.
Ryan?
I also said 42.
Man, you guys are on a roll today.
That was a good movie too. That was good. Like that movie.
It's a good game, 6-5 in Matt's favor. All right, hopefully we got a hard one here. Who plays M in GoldenEye? We've had a lot of movies now, so a specific character, that might be a tough one. Five,
Good character
4,
too.
3, 2, 1. Ryan?
Dame Judi Dench.
Matt?
And Judi Dench.
Ah, I thought I could stump you guys.
She was in like 7 of those movies, 6
Yeah.
of those movies.
I think I was hoping that was the first one she was in, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was
1999.
hoping that would trip you guys up. Damn it. Good job. All right, your final question. And if it at this point, Matt, no matter what, you're gonna have the advantage going into round 1 because you got the face-off, or we're going into round 2. What government agency is the cause of Harrison Ford being a fugitive in The Fugitive?
Oh, okay. I gotta. Oh, dang it.
I like to word things funny to make the easier ones a little tough sometimes. Make you think.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Matt
U.S. Marshals.
and Ryan.
I went the other way. I said FBI.
It is the U.S. Marshals.
Oh, man. Because the sequel was called. Well, pseudo-sequel was called U.S. Marshal. I should have thought of that.
All right. So with that said, Matt, you have an 8-6 lead going into round 2. So you are going to decide to go first or second. Once that decision is made, the person who is going to spin the wheel 3 times, regardless of what they decide. And even if there's any repeats, then they are going to be stuck with that, and they're going to choose from the 3. And then if they don't like any of the 3, which with any of those ones being the same, then they get one final death spin. So, Matt, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go ahead and let Ryan go first.
All right, Ryan. Get my handy dandy wheel for my assistant. Thanks, assistant. All right, so here we go. You get 3 spins.
All right. Okay.
We have sports movies and the Cubs game in the background.
Gardenhoser. Love Rookie of the Year. Love that movie.
Comedy. It's still on comedy.
Okay. It ended up on a certain category.
And A24. Sports comedy or A24?
I'm gonna stick with one of the 3 instead of taking the suicide because that would be crazy.
If it helps your decision, I wrote these, so I don't know if that helps.
I don't know. It's okay. Let's go with sports movies.
All right, he's gonna go with sports movies. Don't forget, multiple choice will be an option.
Okay.
And if any ones you get right will be worth 2, unless you go to the multiple choice. All right. First question. In what movie does Becky O'Shea get denied for a team because she was a girl? That's the character.
Little Giants. Final answer.
That is correct.
She became the Icebox.
There you go. Look at you.
Rick Moranis, Ed O'Neill.
Second question. What is the last name of the brothers in Slapshot that are known for their reckless behavior on the ice?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hansen, B, Benson, C, Johnson, or D, Johansson?
A.
That is correct.
All right.
Right out the poop chute for that one. Third question. Kevin James is a teacher who attempts to raise money by participating in what sport in Here Comes the Boom?
MMA, mixed martial arts. Final answer.
Here we go, Ryan. Ryan's been on a roll lately. From what country does John Hamm's character find cricket players to become baseball players in $1 Million Arm?
I believe. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I don't want to risk it. So multiple choice.
Is it A, England, B, Australia, C, Africa, or D, India?
D, India. Final answer.
That is correct.
Wasn't. Just trying to be sure.
Your final question. From what baseball team does Billy Beane acquire Peter Brand from in Moneyball?
From what? Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. From what baseball team does Billy Beane acquire Peter Brand from in Moneyball?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the Minnesota Twins, B, the New York Yankees, C, the Cleveland Indians, or D, the Texas Rangers?
New York Yankees.
Matt, chance to steal?
Can you repeat the options?
Yes. Is it A, the Minnesota Twins, B, the New York Yankees, C, the Cleveland Indians, or D, the Texas Rangers?
Is it A?
That is incorrect. We're going to be looking for the Cleveland Indians.
Oh, flight to Cleveland. Okay.
All right, so currently Ryan is up 12-8, and we're going to bounce back over to Matt, and my assistant is going to bring back out my wheel.
Okay.
Well, thanks, assistant.
It's a good category.
Pretty good. All right. Matt spins, so if it lands on sports, he gets an automatic respin.
Off the table.
Movies, nope, that's movies involving music, so not musicals, but movies where music plays a role.
Okay.
So music itself is a character. A24.
Oh, jeez.
Meant to be. Peter Berg. A24, Peter Berg, or movies involving music?
Try A24.
Yes. Yes. Quick plug, make sure pretty soon you stay out for Confidential Report, because me and Zach Ford will be doing a A24 podcast involving those movies, so stay tuned because we've been binging them. All right, A24. What rapper plays James Franco's rival gangster in Spring Breakers?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 50 Cent, B, Gucci Man, C, Dr. Dre, or D, T.I.?
T.I.?
That is incorrect. Ryan?
Gucci Man.
That is correct. To everyone's surprise.
Bam. All right.
And by no means is he good, but he's not as terrible as he probably should have been. Second question. In what century does the story of the witch take place in? I will accept either the hundreds year or the 10th year, you know. So whatever you're comfortable saying.
The 1800s?
That is incorrect. Ryan?
Ooh, torn between these two numbers. 1700s.
Ooh, that is also incorrect. We're looking for either the 17th century or the 1600s.
I was guessing between 7 and 6. Should have gone with 16. Darn it.
Your third question, Ryan. Jack Raynor's character in Free Fire starts a fight when he recognizes a man who tried to sexually assault what family member of his?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, sister, B, cousin, C, brother, or D, girlfriend?
Sister.
That is incorrect again. Ryan?
What were the options again?
Is it A, sister, B, cousin, C, brother, or D, girlfriend?
What did Matt say? Or I can't get that.
Cannot disclose that information.
Sister.
That is incorrect. We're looking for cousin.
Yeah.
His underage cousin, at that.
I haven't seen Firewall in like forever.
Free Fire. Firewall.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. I can't keep track.
Breaking my heart again. All right.
Sorry.
Who directed The Bling Ring?
Sofia Coppola.
There we go. I had some interesting multiple choices for that one, so I was kind of hoping to go there. Next question. Now that he's on the board in A24. And your final question in A24. What actor does Tommy find as an inspiration in which he and Greg take a road trip to honor their death in The Disaster Artist?
James Dean.
There we go.
Jeez.
You like how I had that there in there, not his? Because I had to throw in a female in the multiple choice option, so I'm glad that, that helped out. All right, so after round 2, Ryan actually has the lead now, 13-12. So Matt's advantage is now. So we are going to go into round 3 right now. All right, Ryan. So since you had the lead, you're going to be able to go second and also, or first technically if you want, because we're not going to tell you either way what happened. So if you want to hear his answers first and kind of guess them and see the pressure and do the math in your head, or if you just want to go, it doesn't matter with this format. But you do have the option. Do you want to flip heads or tails?
I'll defer. I'll flip heads.
Yeah, there's no deferring. Just you can flip
Whatever.
heads or tails.
Yeah, heads. Sorry, yeah, heads. Yeah.
All right. So that means, just for clarification, that means you get movie number 1 and Matt gets movie number 2.
Yep.
Just a new way I'm going to be saying things. Try it out.
No.
All right. So now, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Okay. Matt.
All right.
Your plot description, your generic plot description, and your quote. A 16-year-old girl is given a time limit to solve a puzzle to rescue her baby brother. And your quote. I ask for so little, just fear me, love me, do as I say, and I will be 2 words. Can you name the movie? And just for clarification, so you guys know, you don't get told yes or no, so you have to just stick with your gut once you start moving forward.
Okay.
Can you finish the quote?
Pass.
Okay. Can you say who said the quote? Character.
Sheriff the Goblin King.
Okay. Can you say the actor or actress?
David Bowie.
Who directed the movie?
Jim Henson.
What year did the movie come out?
1988.
Can you name a co-star?
Jennifer Connelly.
Was the movie nominated for any Oscars?
Yes.
Was the movie a success or a failure? Did it make its budget back? Based on IMDb.
I'm gonna say it made his budget back. Yes.
Okay. And can you finish the quote? I ask for so little, just fear me, love me, do as I say, and I will be 2 words.
Your King. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Moving on to Ryan. Don't you love the suspense?
I'm not even sure if I got the movie right, to be honest with you.
Which is why this format is fun. So.
Right.
All right, Ryan, you flipped heads.
Mhm.
Your movie description. A young boy lives in an environment that is not his own, but is accepted until someone within that environment sees them as an enemy in this live-action remake. And your quote, poor, sweet little cub, what are you doing so deep in 2 words? Can you name the movie? Take hand in hand with the description and the quote.
Is it okay? Is it? I'm thinking of the title of the movie. Is it The Jungle Book?
Okay, locked in. Now we're moving forward. Can you finish the quote?
Can you repeat the quote? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor, sweet little cub, what are you doing so deep in 2 words?
What are you doing so deep in the jungle? The jungle.
Okay. Can you say who said the quote? Character?
The character was Kaa, the snake.
Can you name the actor or actress?
Yes, it was Scarlett Johansson who voiced the character.
What year did the movie come out?
2016.
Can you name the director?
Jon Favreau.
Can you name a co-star in the movie?
Idris Elba.
Was the movie nominated for any Oscars?
Oh, jeez. Yes.
And was the movie a success or a failure? Did it make its budget back based on IMDb?
I'm gonna say yes. It made its budget back
Okay.
and made a lot of money.
All right. Tallying up the scores. Going into round 3, we had a score 13-12 in Ryan's favor. Matt, you scored 5 points, bringing you up to 17. Ryan, you scored 9 points with a clean sweep, bringing you up to 22. 22-17. Ryan is the victor in today's match. Ryan, how do you feel, and what are your thoughts on the format?
I feel this is great. This feels really good. I like this format, especially that was the aspect I was nervous about going into this game was round 3. I wasn't sure how I was going to do, whether it was going to be too easy or too hard. I wasn't sure what kind of movie or if I was going to get all the questions right or what have you. But it for this moment, it worked in my favor. So it was a lot of fun. Jungle Book is a great movie. I have it on Blu-ray in my happily awesome-tacular Blu-ray DVD collection. So good thing I remembered it because it's one of my favorite Disney films that they've made. So yeah, this was fun. Thanks for having me.
There you go. And Matt, just so you know, the end of your quote was, "I will be your slave." It was not nominated. It was a failure. And 1986, I think. You got the year wrong. Those are the 3. So, what are your thoughts on the format now? Since you didn't do as well as you probably would have hoped, do you have issues with the 3rd round, or do you think it was just the movie?
I had fun, and like I said, it all pretty much came down to a coin toss because I could have got all of the Jungle Book questions right. Yeah, but other than that, I had a really good time, and I look forward to doing it again.
All right, well, that's what I like to hear. So with that being said, guys, as always, subscribe to the channel because hopefully at least one of those shows are going to be something to your liking, and come back next time. Thanks, guys.